Okay, after my last 2 trips out getting skunked, I had an opportunity to get out at first light today, and I decided to take advantage of it. I'm hoping to get a bite right away first thing here, so I'm not going to do too much of an intro. I'll explain what's happening after I've taken a chance with the best opportunities here at first light with this crystal clear water. Okay, we're into our first steelhead. Some okay head shakes early on. Feels like there might actually be a little bit of size to it, but hopefully we get a chance to find out. I don't want to downplay how happy I am with this fish, but I really wanted to get a fish on this reel. I've had my eye on it for years and haven't been able to find it, but it's just one of Raven's older reels. Anyways, I had a feeling I was going to get a quick fish today. I'm going to send this one back quick, and then maybe we can get into a couple today, but I feel like the morning bite is going to be key today because the visibility is really good still. So I got a feeling the fish might not be as cooperative as the sun comes up. Nice colored up buck. Start the morning. Drifting and catching fish where you were walking the last time you were here. water's behaving a little bit weird today. It's like way up from where it has been. I don't know if they're trying to make sure that the ice from the ice boom blows straight through to the lake or something. But I think some sections of the ice boom came loose the other day, so whatever the reason, I feel a lot better here today. I'm more familiar with the drifts now, with the water being up where it is. The fish seem to be holding where I expect them to be. Okay, doesn't seem to be a shortage of these dirty bucks around this morning, so hopefully maybe there'll be a couple of chrome girls sitting in here, and might be the next drift. We'll find out. So I'm gonna keep going. They're chomping at the baits today, which is a nice change from my last couple trips. It's nice for this colored guy to come and say hi this morning. I'm gonna send him on his way to finish his business. He's got all his fins. Nice big healthy fish. Can't complain. Okay, I got those 2 fish early, kind of just before the sun crested over the brow of the gorge over there. But now I'm back into like crystal clear waters, and the water level keeps going up and down, so the drift isn't really setting up properly. But I think I'm going to try to grind out another fish before I go. I'm just kind of rotating through some different baits now, trying to give the fish a different look. Hopefully, maybe I can trip up one more fish. But I've just been struck by how the scenery and how this river changes from week to week. I'm just gonna tell you that I was here 2 weeks ago. It was super cold, -7 before the wind chill, and the wind was blowing pretty good that day, and everything was freezing up on me. There was a bunch of floating ice coming through the river that day, and things were tough. The next session I came down, the water was pretty much the clearest I've ever seen it, and it was super low. The visibility was probably at least 10 feet, probably more, and the water was down, so I struggle fishing from shore when it's like that. I'm sure the boat guys don't mind it, but the guys from shore, me personally, I struggle. I don't know if anyone else does well, but anyways, today's a completely different story again. Now there's ice, obviously, again along the shoreline, and I had one of my GoPros going, and now that the sun's come up, all this is breaking apart and falling in the water, so I gotta watch myself. My GoPro actually flew into the river while I was filming earlier. But so anyways, I went from 2 weeks ago choked with slush to last week it was super gin clear, and I came here a little bit later. The sun was up already, and I hooked into one fish, and I got a couple head shakes, and then that was the end of that. But today it's looking good. I managed to get those early fish, but now that the sun's up, the clarity's not quite like it was last week, but it's still pretty good. I think it's probably 8 feet or more. But there's a lot more bird activity today. So the only thing that's really working against me is the clarity and the fact that this drift is getting a little bit wonky, and there's a bunch of anglers down here today. Today's March 17th, and I'm just going to rotate through some baits now. I'll put together just a little kind of clips from the last 2 weeks together with some music here, and then hopefully I can finish this video off with one more fish. Okay, we're just doing a little pack up. The reason I picked this spot today is because with the nice weather, I expected a lot of people to come out today, and I thought if I set up here I wouldn't get crowded out, but I got people set up right beside me right now, and they kind of cut me off. So I'm gonna go take a look around, see if I can jump in at a different drift, and if so, great. If not, just check out. I filmed a little tip from last week. Just the way I set up my slip floats, it kind of helps protect against losing your float when you have a break off under your float, and it protects the bottom of your float from getting damaged if you're having that issue at all. So I'll insert that little tip here. Okay, we got the rod rigged up, and I'm just about to take my first drift and see if I got my shot pattern, see if I got enough shot on there or too much shot, just get that dialed in. But the one thing I wanted to show before I got started was if you end up damaging the bottom of your float, if you're using a different type of float or this type of float and you're having problems where it's getting damaged from coming in contact with your first weight, you can just put a small bobber stop just above your first weight. That way the float never comes in contact with that weight to do the damage. Just like you have one at the top to set the depth, you use one at the bottom to keep the weight from smashing into the bottom of your float. So just make sure if you like this video or you want to check out some other carp videos, there's a lot in the catalog here for the Angler Files, so make sure you click subscribe and click on the bell and get notifications of any future uploads. But I'm going to try to bounce around for a little bit here, see if I can take a couple drifts somewhere else, and but if not, I'm glad that I got up early and took care of business before I got crowded here today.